this channel. No! No!
What's good, YouTube? I am here and in my robe. My makeup is done because my train actually, well, not leaves, but I have to go on a train in a few hours. Is that a resident? No, that's actually just a curl. The reason my hair actually looks like this is not an old wash and go. Y'all hear me? This is actually the Apogee texture treatment. I finally decided to give it a try and my hair dried like this. Now it looks really good on camera, but in person it does need some moisture. Like, y'all, look at how my hair dried. That never happened. Still just as fluffy as usual. Yo, I was very shook by how this treatment worked in my hair. The definition that I have in my hair and everything. I was like, dang, this might be just what my hair needed the entire time. So in my last video, that's literally how this dried. I just literally put my hair up in a high bun and left it alone for like a day and a half because I was so busy. The only time I can do it now is the time I'm supposed to be sleeping. It gets busy around the holidays, y'all. I still haven't even holiday shopped, but we gonna get her done. So I'm taking my spray bottle. There's warm water in here. All right, so I'm taking my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie and I'm rubbing it on my hands. And then I'm just running this through my hair. This is my no nonsense, very quick wash and go, y'all. I just had to take it back to basics for the one time. I go very light on the Shea Moisture now. I put a lot more on the ends. But yeah, I just had to go back to the basics. Then I'm taking my Wet Line Extreme. I told y'all this gel is my weakness as far as my journey for natural products. I keep coming back to it and it's so sad, but literally, you see, I haven't even had time to sleep, much less make my flaxseed gel, because the process I use, y'all seen it on my Instagram under like my little self-care page or whatever. It's a lot. And then, oh yeah, everybody asked about this brush. I'm gonna link it because I'm sure Amazon has some. It's at every beauty supply I've ever been to, every Sally's, all that. It's just a shampoo brush and everybody thinks it's some fancy brush. And then I'm just gonna shingle. Like, look at this definition. I'm asleep. That texture treatment really did something for me, y'all. Like, ever since I learned that my hair was low porosity or whatever, I just stayed away from protein. Y'all, my hair for most of my natural hair journey has been 110 gazillion% chemically treated with hair dye. Y'all know that. But this is a whole new head of hair on my head, and even though I did dye it black, this hair is as close to virgin as my hair has ever been in my life. Y'all see this definition? Don't sleep on this wash and go. So my hair porosity switched, but I'm gonna do a whole different video on that because that switch had me thinking that something was so wrong with my hair because I've been used to my hair being normal to high porosity. But again, if you're ever going to use a gel product, especially a gel that can dry down a bit more dehydrating to the hair, you definitely want to use a good leave-in. Oil is not the enemy if you have low porosity hair. It's just which oil you use and how much you use. Definitely how much of different things you use is big and a major key. But for my wash and go, another major key is I have to shampoo or cleanse. I cannot just co-wash anymore, y'all. You know what I mean? We was all new to this. Then we realized, oh wait, everyone's hair really is different in its own way. And some people, i.e. high porosity, that might work really well. But low porosity gets buildup, so that doesn't necessarily work for us. If there's any section that gets frizzy, just redo it a little bit. Or if there's like a hair that's out of place in that section, just separate it. Okay, see? That's the problem. There's a knot at the root up here, so you just wanna, because the ends are already detangled. So I know I said I don't like doing my hair dry, but when you in a rush, girl, and it's winter time, let me tell you, just mist your ends really good and keep it moving. Apply gel. I might have to back up a little bit, y'all. My hair is grown, so like, okay, so my hair has grown, so this is how I was always used to sitting a little closer to the camera for my wash and goes. But yeah, and I'll finger twirl some ends a little bit and just separate at the root those sections really well. But yeah, when you're really in a rush, shingling looks hard, but it's really actually not that bad. And I could actually take bigger sections. It's not a big deal, but smarter, not harder. So smaller sections actually, oh yeah, let me put my little bit of cream on the ends. But we are seeing growth, which is a good thing. I've been focusing a lot more on deep conditioning. I feel like I went on a second natural hair journey. Has anybody else ever just gone through that, where your hair goes through some major change and you feel like you are re-experiencing and relearning your hair? Because that's definitely me right now. Gotta say, it has been actually a lot more fun. I feel like I reignited the love for my hair through this journey. See, when I actually want to have video ideas, I be like drawing a blank, but then when I'm doing a video, I have like every video idea in the world. I gotta rewatch this footage when I'm looking for ideas. This is the curliest section of my hair, and y'all see this definition? Shook town. That treatment literally, I can't even explain to y'all. And it does have a little bit of a silicone-y feel. I don't mind the silicone-ish feel to it because detangling afterwards was a breeze. My hair actually laid down when I put it in the turban without doing any major detangling work or anything. My hair was just like, yes ma'am. And I like that it doesn't feel as hard and rough as my hair. Ignore how this brush sounds going through, like this is just the normal sound it has. I got some coarse strands, y'all, even if I'm going gently. And the wet line gives me so much slip. That's another reason why this gel is just like almost undefeated. I have a lot of favorite gels though, but like this is definitely my top 5. Especially if you're in college and on a budget, because a lot of my favorite gels that are non-toxic are a little on the pricier side, to be honest.
And you got the power to change that, Kev.
Because I really do wish there was more non-toxic gels that were affordable. Of course, flaxseed gel is affordable to make.
So a bag of flax seeds from Whole Foods costs approximately $4.99. And yes, that is a 1 pound bag. 1 pound. On average, how many flax seeds does it take to create a flaxseed gel jar? According to some of the most popular recipes online, 1/4 to 1/2 of a cup. That's roughly 64 gel servings per bag. Now, if we divide the price of the bag by the number of servings, we get approximately 8 cents to create 1 jar of homemade flaxseed gel. That's right, folks, roughly 8 cents. And without all the preservatives, chemicals, and additives that are used to stretch products to make them able to be mass-produced. So just a theory here, but I don't think that using good ingredients is exactly a quote-unquote production cost for these companies. But for now, we pay for convenience.
But you know what I mean, y'all. Just like on the market, really affordable gels. Also, FYI, a lot of gels that say flaxseed gel in the store, look at the ingredients, it's not really flaxseed gel. It's regular gel. They just used a couple drops of flaxseed oil in the gel and called it that, so be warned. And of course, I can do a more in-depth curly hair routine, but I figure a lot of my viewers are in school or, you know, working women or just have busy lives, so try and give you a simple routine, y'all, with like minimal product. Y'all don't have to worry too much about everything. And literally the key was I deep conditioned and I literally put my hair in a turban, detangled, and that's all I did. So yeah, y'all get the gist of what I'm doing. I'm just gonna speed through the rest of this. Alright y'all, we are in the final stretch of this journey together. Like, this process actually went by really fast for the fact that my hair is dry completely. Took me about an hour on the dot, maybe an hour 15 once I finish. But yeah y'all, I'm so tired. Gotta do what you gotta do. Chasing the bet. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm just tired, but I'm gonna sleep in the car ride to the train and probably a little bit on the train because my ride's gonna be like a couple hours, so I have some time and I'm probably gonna edit and all that good stuff. I'm trying to decide in my head what I'm gonna wear and see what the weather's like in New York today. And I'm just repeating this process. I love how you can really kind of see my length a little bit better with this gel. And just how much that Apogee treatment really did like some serious good to my curls. Because my curls are all popping really nice. But they're also like just so much stronger. They're laying beautifully. Like everything about that treatment I love. Now I did in some areas feel that proteinish feeling that you get sometimes from certain deep conditioner. It wasn't overwhelming at all, but that's just another reason and an even better reason to do it in moderation. It's not a natural product, so I would definitely advise, you know, going back and forth between some organic and natural products. And another big tip for this wash and go stuff, really work the water in, and I use that to get out any shed hairs because even though I did only have my hair in that turban for a day, your hair still sheds daily, you know what I mean? So it's still really good to check your hair for all that good stuff. And also just really work your products in well. We're always, even when you're rushing, you want to like just throw the product in, but it makes all the difference to spend an extra 30 seconds. Look at how fast we're shingling, y'all. And when you get to the top, you really, really want to make sure you're shingling all the way up to your roots. It's not going to be the straightest middle part, but it's okay because I don't even know if I'm going to keep a middle part for this. I might just flip it backwards and put a headband on for the train. And I'm gonna just put a little bit of gel right up front. I got hair right here. Yep, see that's all the shed hair. Y'all, Transformation Tuesday, let me tell you. All right, I'm about to do this whole big section because my arms, y'all. Is that not high porosity, y'all? Y'all see that water just sitting on top? That's the quickest way to know if your hair is high porosity. When you use a spray bottle and you can still see the beads of water just sitting on the outside like that. And then we're gonna take a glob of this Shea Moisture. Nice healthy amount. Whew. I'm putting a little bit more of the smoothie on my roots just because I don't want them to puff up too much if I do end up sticking with this whole middle part. Now I'm actually gonna section it a little bit so I can shingle it. Even the straighter sections up front look a little bit curlier, believe it or not, because those sections have always, for some reason, no matter how healthy, how grown out, or whatever my hair is, there's just certain parts that are a little wavy with very little curl pattern. And I've tried almost everything you could think of to even out that curl pattern, but sometimes you just gotta accept your truth, and that's part of mine. Literally, I just have some sections that do their own thing, and that's okay. Because when my hair's all dry, it looks fine. What didn't look fine was when I had heat damage way back in the day. Now that was looking a little wild on me. Oh, my arms, y'all, my arms. Okay, do I want to wear this straight? Yeah, I'm gonna wear this back, y'all. I know I just did all that work on the middle part, but I just don't want hair in my face right now this morning. So I am gonna push all this back, and then by the time it dries, it'll, you know, it'll form how it needs to. All right, whew. All right, so this is what the wash and go looks like right now. I might not have the final result until tomorrow's video or just later in the day because I do have to go catch my train. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next video. Peace out and gang gang. Oh, I got shed hair. Gang gang, gang gang.